Welcome children, continuity of the lesson on the face of it. It's a drama. Children, in my last class, I told you that Derry was of the opinion that he would always have a half face. Mr. Lamb, so you will. Mr. Lamb tells him that he will always have a half face, but the world won't. But the world they all are living in will never have a half face. According to Mr. Lamb, the world has got a whole face. Mr. Lamb thinks that the face of the world is complete. The world has got a whole face, and the world is there to be looked at. There are so many beautiful things. The world is replete with, the world is full of those things which invite anyone's attention. There are so many things to be looked at. Daily. Do you think this is the world, this old garden? Derry thinks that the old man thinks that a small garden is his world. So he asks him if he thinks that is the world, that old garden is his world. Mr. Lamb, when I am here, Mr. Lamb clarifies that when he is there in the garden, that garden is his world, not the only one. He here accepts the existence of different types of world all around, but the world as much as anywhere. But when he is inside the garden, that is definitely his world. Just as the world exists outside his garden, in the same way it exists here also. Derry, does your leg hurt you? Now Derry changes the topic. He asks him a question about his tin leg. He wants to know if his leg hurts him. Mr. Lamb, tin doesn't hurt boy. Mr. Lamb assures him that tin never gives any pain, does not hurt. Derry, when it came up, did it? Now Derry wanted to know if he felt pain when his leg came off. Derry wanted to know if he had felt pain when the leg had come off. Mr. Lamb, certainly. Mr. Lamb accepts that he had felt pain when his leg had come off. Derry, and now, don't you see? Derry is getting more and more interested in knowing about that old man. Derry, and now Derry wants to know whether he feels pain or not. I mean, where the tin stops at the top. The point where the tin stops at the top. Does Mr. Lamb feel pain there? This is what Derry wants to know. Mr. Lamb, now and then, Mr. Lamb tells him that sometimes he feels pain there. In wet weather, when the weather is wet, he feels that pain has gone. It doesn't signify, but his tin leg and his pain, these things are not important for him. These things are hardly of any significance. Derry, oh, that is something else they also. Derry say these are the words of some people. Look at all those people who are in pain and brave and never cry and never complain and don't feel sorry for themselves. He wants to say that people say about those people who have pain that they are brave, they never cry, they never complain, and they never feel sorry for themselves. These are the words of people about those people who are in pain and who are brave and never cry, never complain, and never show their pain. Don't feel sorry for themselves. These are the words of the people about those people who are suffering from some kind of pain. Mr. Lamb, I haven't said it. Mr. Lamb clearly says that he has not said it. He has not said Derry. And think of all those people worse off than you. Derry wants him to think about those people who are worse off than him. Think you might have been blinded. He wants him to think that he might have gone blind or born deaf or have to live in a wheelchair or be daft in your head and dribble. He wants him to think about different negative situations. He could have born deaf. He could have been forced by the circumstances to live in a wheelchair or be daft. Daft means silly. Silly. Or be daft in your head. He could have been born silly and dribble. Dribble means what? To let saliva or any other liquid come out of your mouth and run down your chin. To let saliva or any other liquid come out of your mouth and run down your chin. Another word for this is drool. D-R-O-O-L. Drool. Derry wants him to think about these negative situations. Mr. Lamb. And that's all true. Mr. Lamb accepts what he has said. Everything is true, and you know it. According to him, Derry knows that everything he has described or said is true. Derry. It won't make my face change. Derry is once again sure that his face will not change. Do you know, one day a woman went by me in the street. Now he relates a story. One day he saw a woman going by him in the street. I was at a bus stop. That time Derry was standing at a bus stop. And she was with another woman. And that woman was standing with another woman. And she looked at me. That woman, according to Derry, looked at him. And she whispered, and she said to the other woman, she whispered, said quietly, slowly, only I heard her. But Derry was confident that he had heard the words used by that lady, that woman. She said, look at that, that's a terrible thing. She pointed towards the burnt face of Derry and said to the other woman, that was a horrible thing. That's a face only a mother could love. According to that woman, that type of face could be loved only by a mother. Thank you, children.